Okay, go. I'm closing the call.
All right, ready. Hello, can anyone see me or hear me? Hi, Arsentum. um. So yo. Whoa, you can't hear me? Why can't I hear me? What do I need to press so that I see myself? Shouldn't I see it? I don't really need to see it. Hi, Internet Chess Club. Am I supposed to see my show, or is it intentionally that I can't see it? I'm about to get started. We're going to play some 5-minute chess. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to win every game, I hope. Just accidentally. Alright. I'm just going to start playing. I can't see myself or hear myself. Well, I don't want to hear myself. But basically what we're going to do, we're going to play in the 5-minute pool. That just pairs you with somebody around your level. I'm International Master Greg Shahade. Oh my god, I can see myself now, and an ad's coming up. But basically, you know, my rating on the 5-minute pool is about 2,400, which is, you know, pretty good, I guess. But sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. Last night I played a few games, and it was a huge disaster. I lost 3 games in a row. Very, very angry. I need revenge today, so I'm happy I get to do that in front of you guys. And after each game, we're going to kind of analyze the game. So let's just get started. Please help me win. Just root for me. We are now in the 5-minute pool, awaiting an opponent. Except I'm disconnected from ICC. So let me reconnect. There we go. What opening should I play, yo? Oh, here we go. Chess Fighter X. I'm going to play E4. If there's any requests, I can maybe play some different openings later. There's a few other ones I feel comfortable with. But E4 is my main opening. We have a Sicilian. Well, this is interesting. He's played the Accelerated Dragon. I'm going to play something called the Maroczy Bind against it, which leads to kind of like a positional maneuvering type of game with a lot of interesting ideas, which we will talk about after the game. What the heck? Oh, this line. Okay. I actually play this line for black, so I know a decent amount about it. This is really weird what you do here, but basically you don't castle. You play f3, b3. Well, first I'll go b3. I'll go... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's weird. Something's very weird. He didn't go rook fc8 yet. I don't know if that matters. If he... See, the point is he wants to go b5. I'm going to assume if he does that, I can just capture it. Alright, now you play knight a4, and the whole point of having this king on e1 is that now I can capture it with the king, and then the endgame, the king is good in the center, stuff like that. g4 now to gain space on the king side. This is all opening theory. And now I take this and go h3. This is all opening theory that I have memorized. We can talk more about it after the game. I used to know some unbelievably long variation here, but I've probably forgotten it by now. I think f4 is the move. And I think knight f6, rook g1. Is that correct? Trying to remember. Well, I'm probably going to take it and go rook g1. Just put my rook in the same file as his king. I like rook c7 could be annoying next move, getting the 7th rank. Hi, Steve Martin. Hi, Prosco Porco Spino. Well, he's kind of attacking my knight. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm not so worried about him going bishop takes knight, honestly. I think I'm just going to play pawn takes pawn. I'm going to do it. Open the file for my rook. And if he goes rook takes f5, I was thinking either bishop g4 or bishop d4. Something along those lines. Okay, he doesn't take anything. I should probably move my king out of the way. Probably to e1. You know, it's a blitz game, so I might just do that quickly. Bishop c4 check. I don't see that it does so much. So I'm gonna go back to e1. Scandinavian with 2 knight f6, please. You know, I know like nothing about that opening, so probably wouldn't be the best person to play it. Did I mess this up? Let's think. Knight c5. Knight takes c5, bishop takes c5, rook takes f5, bishop takes e7. Doesn't look so amazing for me. Oh, I'll do this and go rook takes, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Because if he goes knight takes, I go rook takes, and at least say I'm up a pawn for the time being. The f5 pawn. He's up a minute on the clock, though, so it's kind of annoying. I didn't even see that move. I mean, I probably have to take it. It's just the problem is then my f-pawn's weak. Well, okay, I'm going to take rook e5. Try to get his, attack his e-pawn. Because if rook f7, bishop c4 attacks his rook and causes him problems. If rook f4, rook e7, rook takes f5, the material is even, but my rook's in the 7th rank, so I kind of like my chances there. It's not like anything humongous, but you know, my rook's cutting off his king. I'll get a rook on e7, and we'll try to put another rook on g7. I kind of like my chances. Very exciting. Steve Martin, you making fun of my king? It's on the e-file, though. Or are you talking about earlier position? Rook to e4. This may be a good move. Let's see. King d2, rook takes rook, pawn takes rook, rook f5, bishop c4. I like that idea. I don't know what else to do. The point when I get my bishop to c4, it makes him, I don't know exactly, but it makes his, I'm threatening this mate on g8, so it's like kind of backs him up a bit. If rook f8, he's like kind of backed up, and if he moves the h pawn, he can probably move the h pawn and get away with it. But he didn't. So now we're just gonna kind of try to figure out a way to slowly smother him. It's gonna be hard because he has a lot of time and he'll probably have some way to defend this, like bishop e8 to f7. But does that work? Can I go rook f3 then? He's maybe trying bishop g. Okay, I'm gonna switch plans. Let's go to the d file. At some point around here, I have to start making quick moves. Oh wow, he has no fear. Okay. Why did he let me come to the 7th rank? He has b5, but then bishop e6. My pieces are pretty aggressively posted here. I mean, I'm definitely better. Definitely better here. If rook e8, oh, is that good? Well, I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna come into this square. If rook e4, king to d5. Seems okay to me. Alright, I don't care about that pawn so much, do I? I'll defend it anyway. Because my bishop's actually good on the b3 square. So b4 sets up bishop to b3. So I'm just up a pawn. And it's a passed e-pawn, so I'm feeling pretty good. You know, at some point I have to stop worrying about my pawns. Let's go after his a-pawn, also play on e7, but I'm probably just going to take the a-pawn. I think. Maybe go e7. Okay. What the hell? He wins my B pawn? So material's even, but I have this passed E pawn. I do think it's really annoying for him. That's the bad. He has, well, this is actually not so bad. But I'm gonna check him anyway. All right, I'm just gonna push it. They say passed pawns must be pushed or something. I'm gonna follow the rules. King to D7 any good? I have no idea. Well, let's do this. Block his rook. Random check. Don't know why I made it, honestly. Rook F5, is it any good? Probably not. Let's just do this. I want to, honestly, I'm greedy. I want to make a queen without him trading his bishop for it. It's like it's really greedy, but I think I can get away with it somehow. Like this might have been the trick. Yeah, this might have done it. How does he keep his bishop on the E8 square? I don't know. I have 46 seconds, but he resigns because he just has no way to stop rook takes bishop. I win! Real quickly, let's take a fast look at this game. So, this is the start of the accelerated dragon. It's just the name of an opening. The regular dragon is when you don't put your knight on c6 first. And this Maroczy bind, you kind of just have, it's called the bind because you have these two pawns in the center. They restrict the opponent's breaks, like d5 and b5. Black's pawn pieces are basically backed up a little bit on the 6th, 7th, and 8th ranks, and yours are on the first 4 ranks. But yeah, this is a weird opening because the main line, you know, you would think you just castle here, but the main line involves this weird setup where you anticipate Black's plan. And Black's plan is to put the pieces in the queen side and go b5. And then you play this knight a4 move to attack the square. And when they trade queens, you bring your king to the center, which sometimes can be useful in the endgame. Black goes knight d7 to stop this and plan b5. You go g4 to not stop, but fight against f5. They do it anyway. And this is all opening theory. And let's try to figure out where things went wrong for him. I mean, generally this position is supposedly like minutely better for white because the pawn structure is a little better and Black's king's like a little shaky sometimes. I didn't worry about bishop takes a4 because I thought the 2 bishop advantage would be a lot more valuable than the messed up pawns. Like these 2 bishops just would be like kind of controlling the board. He did this. I moved my king out of the way just to be safe, out of the way of this rook. Whoops. Knight c5. Yeah, why did I do this? Well, my knight was stupid over there. And oh, and I saw this rook takes defends the pawn. He played this move, and now I think I played well. I played rook e5. Because, like, he's about to win a pawn back. He's attacking this one and this one. If I play a passive move like this, it's just all my rooks are defending, where all his rooks are attacking. I just didn't like that style of chess, so I went rook e5, and my plan was if takes, he can take this one with something, but then I go rook to g7, and material was even, but I'm about to go rook takes h7, and rook's in the 7th, super powerful. I was feeling good about this situation. He was also scared of it, so instead he traded rooks. I let him, just so that I would have this slight advantage with rook to g8. I wasn't sure if he should go h5 or what he did. I mean, I think h5 is playable, honestly. That's what I was most concerned about. Because if rook check king here, I didn't know what to do next. I can do this, pinning his rook to the king, but then he takes my rook. And this position's like probably fine for Black. So I kind of preferred some kind of move like h5, and then because then I have to deal with the e pawn. And if I play e6, well, I block my bishop, and he can go b5, kick me out. So I think this was a bit of a mistake when he played rook f8, because it's too passive. And now I switch from the g file to the d file, because he's going to block with this move. I think he should just go back to keep his defense of the d7 square. But as soon as he let me come to d7 and win the e pawn, he's just much worse and in big trouble, and I was able to win. So yay, we got the first win. Steve Martin says, looks like you can get pretty high quality games in Blitz. Why, thank you. Sometimes you can. This game I thought was decent quality. Alright, we're in the pool for the next game. Hope we play some Grandmasters tonight. Whew. But yeah, mostly, that was generally a solid game. But, you know, I had the higher rating. Things get real tough when you play the, you know, like the 2500s. Those are like the elite 5-minute players in ICC. Like, I've actually played this guy quite often. I can play e4, e5, or e4, c5. Well, you know, my opponent just played c5. Let's play the accelerated dragon in return so that we kind of see some similarities from the other side of the board. Oh, he played this move instead. He didn't play the Maroczy bind. What is this? Oh, this is like some weird-ass line. They go e5, and now I actually bring the knight back to g8. And you would think this isn't great, but turns out to be okay. Because, well, they're going to go f4, and then I go f6. And basically, the e5 pawn's a bit of a weakness. This move, was I supposed to go f4 first? I hope not. Because if so, I feel stupid. I thought this was okay for me. Something feels weird. Was I supposed to go f6 first? Well, what do they say? No use crying about spilled milk or something. I'm gonna go f6 now. This just seems a little awkward. Man, did I screw this up? Because you can go f6, then when they go f4, you can go queen a5. And then there's a bunch of variations. There's a famous game, not famous, but there was a game between Kasparov and Leko. Leko was white against Kasparov. In that line, I think I remember the ideas there, but completely irrelevant now because something totally different has happened. Cavs 2015. Is that guy trying to say the Cavaliers are going to win the championship in 2015 or something? A3. Wants to go b4 or something? I can go e5, but I think the better, safer choice is just knight h6. e5, I think, opens up too many... Oh my god, though. Bishop c4. And it's hard to castle. b4, this guy's playing interestingly. Alright, I'll go queen c7. But, like, bishop c4 just looks really ugly for me. My position sucks. Let's see, bishop c4, knight f5, or e6. I just need to castle somehow. Very important in chess to castle. Well, that's a really nice move. Nice meaning I get to castle safely and don't have to worry about anything. So I'm happy he did that. I'll put my knight in an active square. If bishop c5, I'll probably be a wuss and just defend the pawn. And then put the other rook on d8. I could have also played rook d8 to put it on the same file as his queen. But, well, where does the a rook go then? And also it leaves the e5 pawn, e7 pawn potentially undefended. So that's why I put it on e8. Next move. What am I going to do? Rook. What is this? What happened? Why did he resign? He resigned. What sense does this make? Why are we... What is going on? Alright, well, I'm over 2400 again. Sorry for everyone watching. But yeah, in the opening, like, I think I might have mixed things up a little bit. Basically, the line goes something like... I felt like queen a5 first was fine, but maybe I got confused. Like, usually they go like f4. I'm sorry, f6, then they go f4 to defend this pawn, and then I go queen a5. See, what he did here was... when I went like this, e6, now if I take his bishop, well, he takes his pawn and it's just like really ugly, I think. I mean, maybe it's okay. But I guess it's not the end of the world, actually. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Seems weird, though. But usually the line goes like this. Queen d2. You actually can sack a pawn on e5, and I'm not supposed to take it. There was some Kasparov game with c5, and it would have been a big question as to whether or not I could remember the line. I can't right now, but maybe with the pressure on, I would figure something out. Queen e2 is a move also. I totally forget everything, though. Maybe knight h6. Anyway, whatever. I win. 76ers are definitely going to win it all. Somebody's asking in the chat. Okay, so game number 3, we are playing, I believe, this is Grandmaster Alex Strapunski. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and play, I'm going to play the Joko piano. I often play the Ruy Lopez for white. But I'm going to play a more of a quiet system this time. But, Nas, I think I know who I'm playing. I could totally be wrong, though. I'm going to look at the finger notes. Do it right now. You know what? I might be wrong. I can go for a cheapo here. B4 is a cheapo attempt, but it's not a good move, really. I'm going to play the more reserved h3, and I'll talk about the cheapo attempt after the game. And also, it's not good to go for cheapos, especially against grandmasters. Very important lesson. Everyone should remember this lesson. Can I play d4? Probably not, right? d4, pawn takes, knight. It doesn't look good. Bishop e3, knight to d2. I'll just do this. Might be bad. He can go a6, and I have to take this. Now if I go d4, pawn takes knight b3. I'm gonna go d4. Pawn takes knight b3, and then I'll take back on d4. So basically what's happening is he has 2 bishops, but a weak pawn structure. And the question is, what's more important, the pawn structure or the bishops? I don't know. It's always a tough question in chess. Do I take with the pawn so I can put a rook on the c file and attack the c pawn, or do I take with the knight? I'm going to take with the pawn, actually. He has the d5 square here, but I have a weak c6 pawn to attack. If bishop e3, knight d5 is annoying. Bishop d2 is kind of passive, but I'm going to do it. And I have ideas sometimes. Knight a5, sometimes rook c1. Probably rook c1 will happen next. He has no threat. I'm going to go rook c1. He's up on time. Everybody's up on time against me. It's brutal. Hello to everyone watching. There's a chat room. Feel free to say hi. I need your support. This guy's strong. Is he going to sack on h3? Maybe. I'm really paranoid. You know what I'm going to do? Knight c5. He can go queen c8, though. But it's just like, I'm trying to fight against this sacrifice. I'm actually really scared of it. Just because in blitz, these attacks are really hard to deal with. Queen c8. Okay, queen f7. Well, he's not going to sack anything anymore. But in the meantime, what am I going to do? Rook e1 or queen a4? Queen a4 looks really annoying. Attacking his c6 point. How does he deal with it? I don't know. Okay, but now I thought I saw something good. Well, rook e1 is pretty safe. Then he's going to get the d5 square for his queen. How annoying is that? I'll probably then go queen b3 after and try to trade queens. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I think he's going to go queens d5. I'm using too much time, by the way. I'm already down a minute. Oh, I did not expect that. He's trying to checkmate me instead. I kind of want to sack on e7 and then take on c6. Sack the exchange, but that's probably insane. How about knight b7? What's his threat? Alright, knight b7 attacks his bishop. If he takes on h3... Oh god, I have to calculate something. Knight b7, bishop h3, knight d6, queen g4. It's probably fine for me. Because I'm thinking I can play knight h4 there. At the worst case. Also, I have like checks on b3 and all kinds of positions. Problem is I'm down on time. What's up, Walt? What's up, Paul Morphy? Is this a good move? I'm going to take it and then go bishop f4, I think. Let me think. Bishop f4, bishop h3. Bishop f4 loses to queen b3, so I'm going to go for that cheapo. Because I have the in-between move, and then he actually... Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a chance to take. This guy didn't fall for my tricks. What a jerk. Come on, I should have a good move. Somewhere. Queen a6, bishop h3. What's up with g4, by the way? Like queen b3 and g4? I might just do it. Give me a piece, baby. Oh, he went queen f7. Alright, I'm going too slow. I don't know, man. What do I do? G4? Okay. I have this problem with my clock right now. And it's not good. It's not good at all. Because in blitz chess, a large part of the game is the clock time. I'm going to get my knight to c4. I mean, I think I've been better most of this game, but now I'm going to suffer because of the clock. Alright, I'm taking this. Hopefully I can manage somehow to make his life somewhat difficult. If he takes on c4, I take with the rook. He probably played some active rook move. I was correct. That's what he did. Alright, defense. What the hell is that? You can go king e7 now. Then knight e3, then rook bishop takes b3, then rook takes c6. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I totally botched this up big time. Knight f5 maybe? Okay. Counterattack. I don't know if it's any good though. Man, can't do anything. Oh, so sad. What a nightmare. Yeah, everything's falling apart now. And I have no time left. I know I can't go en passant. I tried anyway. don't even ask me why. So angry. I don't even know what to do. F4 looks like too weakening, but I'm doing it anyway. I mean, I kind of have to blitz every move now due to the time situation. Yeah, this is annoying. Alright, I'll go back. I'm just lost. I'm trying to find some desperate way to trick him, but I can't. Oh, I'll do this. No, he can go rook f3. Jeez. Well, king g2 next move is annoying, actually. Believe it or not. I'm just going to start pushing the f-pawn. Come on, baby. Be careful. The problem is he has time. This time advantage is really annoying. Man. What a huge jerk. He managed to avoid all the tricks. Oh, he can take my pawn. Well, yeah, I'm losing. Rook F1. Rook F1 still. Alright, Rook F1 just wins in every position. Trying to push, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to do here. I give up, I give up. No, that game bothered me because I had such a good position. Let's see where it went wrong. I mean, it's really hard to tell. Like, it was more the time. I spent too much time making these moves. Because, you see, I'm just kind of dominating the, sort of dominating the position. His pawns are weak. He can't really drum up an attack. He can't drum up any play with his bishops. This move was strong. And the point is, anytime he tries to take this, I can just... Like, his idea is queen takes f3. But before taking the bishop, I just make a check. Attack the king, defend the knight, and then I take the bishop next move. So, alright, I did this. He defended. Like, now he's just worse. Again, I was hoping he'd fall for this, but it just loses to queen b3 check. He played rook d8 instead. His position had to be bad. I don't know, maybe rook e3? Let's do a quick Houdini. You know, you can build an engine into ICC, so I just want to see the evaluation. Yeah, I'm just better. I want to see how much better I was. Yeah, I was just like always like kind of just clearly better, but things started to go wrong. Somewhere like around here, like queen b3, maybe not the best move. Like rook e3 makes more sense. Just put pressure on. But I started to panic. I looked at my clock. Oh, you know, because I wanted to go g4, like a greedy person. But like, I can do this now. Like, I think I didn't see anything wrong with it. I saw queen b3. If queen g6, knight h4. If bishop takes, queen b3, and then let's say he moves the king or something. Pawn takes, queen takes, bishop g3. I mean, he has some compensation. He has 2 pawns, but you know, it should still be pretty good for me. Let's see what Houdini analysis says. It says I'm much better. So I just got to... Oh, and if queen takes, queen b3 again. Yeah, I can understand there's some compensation here. But, you know, I am up a piece. It's still pretty good for me. Although, honestly, I think I prefer rook e3. It's more technical somehow. Although knight d5 attacks my bishop and rook. That's actually why I didn't do it, I think. Which should still be okay for me. I'm up a pawn. Oh, then he takes this one. Complicated stuff. But yeah, the problem is I wanted to go g4. I just forgot he can move the queen back. I'm still better, but I didn't like that move. I preferred knight to d2. It makes sense because when I take on b3, what I'm doing is I'm letting his king into the game. If he takes me, well, now my knight is coming into some active squares. So, interesting game. I lost. I'm never losing again. I promise. Here we go. Hey, I see a bunch of people are watching, but nobody's saying hi in the chat room. Come on now. Say hello. How are you? Or don't say how are you. Tell me how you are. And now we're just waiting for the next game to start. Alright, we're playing a guy with a lot of letters in his name. It looks like a Finnish flag. I'm going to play e4, e5 this time. Koltainen is his name or something. I'll play the Ruy Lopez. Oh my god, so boring. Why you gotta do this to me, man? Alright, I'll play this move. What's up? What's up, all you people? Marty and Roy. Loosen up, man. I just lost. I'm too depressed to do anything right now. Queen e7? I can't remember the move, but I think Queen e7. I think this is some Ivan Shah Caruana game. I figured it was you late night. Alright. Generally, the exchange Ruy Lopez is boring. Fortunately for us, he's played a variation of it, or he's allowed me to play a variation of it that's like less boring. So I'm gonna castle queenside. There may even be some attacks. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, I might not castle queenside anymore because well, he took the pawn, so I'm not allowed to. Or I can't legally do it. I think the move is knight f6 and then queen e6, bishop d6. And then maybe castle kingside. Queen e6, I think so. I think so. And if knight g5 doesn't do anything, right? Queen b3 is just kind of like a relatively, like, I don't know, it's just like some dryish endgame. Not super dry. What's up, Dragomore Soren? So, you know, I have 2 bishops, but in return, I don't really know what he has in return in this position. Usually they have a better pawn structure, is the idea. So he has 4 and 3 in the king side, but I don't think it's a big deal. His king side pawns aren't super mobile right now. I think I should go here to attack his e-pawn. Alright. He made that move instantly because, honestly, because he didn't see bishop g6. So I'm gonna go h6, knight e6, and then king f7. This guy's blitz. Whenever people miss something, what they start doing is blitzing out moves as though they saw it. It's like the oldest trick in the book. I guess king f7. f4 is interesting, but probably not an amazing move. All right. Should I go b6? No, then he takes the a pawn. Should I take it? Yeah, I'm just gonna take the stupid pawn. But then it's like, it's kind of annoying. My cat meowing in the next room. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? You guys hear my cat? Like, totally messed up my thought process, that move. See, if knight takes, bishop takes, rook e1. I don't have anything there. I should go b6. Oh, I'm a genius. No, I'm not. He just goes bishop a3. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Because on a3, the bishop's weaker. Oh, well, now I can just take a pawn. Question is with what? Bishop or knight? See, bishop's the opposite, like very drawish, so I'm kind of scared to do that. So I'm going to take with the bishop. Okay. Because otherwise it would have been bishop against bishop, and it's important to recognize the drawish nature of bishops at opposite color positions. Pawn takes pawn, rook takes pawn, knight f6 is fine. Pawn takes pawn, bishop takes is the more annoying move. Attacking c7, I can't really deal with it. Also, I'm down on time. I don't know what to do. Man. Pawn takes, bishop takes, knight f6, bishop c7, bleh. It's just like evenish. Alright, I have to make a move. I'm going slow again. This is a pathetic move, but I'm going to do it. That's a ridiculous move. I'm just going to take it. I give up. King, I give up. Take my pawn. Alright, we're going to change. We're no longer, like, having any advantage here. Oh, man. That was, like, really boring. We're down on time and just an even endgame. Oh, I think white's actually a little better, for sure. Rook e6 seems logical. He may go after the... No, he can't go after the h-pawn. I just go king g6. I'm not sure what he's up to here. I'm going to start trying to activate my rooks. Oh, whatever. Oh, that's horrible. I'll just take it. Why the hell did I do that? His king comes to the middle of the board. Whatever. Oh, I guess the c5 square for his rook also. Oh, disgusting. I played this really bad. He's just better because his rook is more active than mine, and I have more weaknesses. And he's up a minute on the clock, so rook f3 was an odd move, gotta be honest. He should just check me, okay. Alright, if he wants a draw, I'll take it. Alright, he just... Why did he give me a draw? Is a big question we have to ask. And it's always the same reason. His rating is lower than mine, and he wanted rating points. Like, to give me a draw here is just really insane. Like, just completely insane. Like, you just can't do that in chess. Like, what's the point of even playing? Like in this position, okay, first of all, you can just go rook c5, for example. My rook is tied down, his isn't. Then he can enact some slow plan, bring the king up, bring the pawns up. So let's say I just go back and forth with my rook. I'll probably try and do something better than that. But if I move the king, he comes up with the king. h4. His plan now is just like kick my king away, bring his king in. I move my rook away at some point. You know, b3 to start, maybe c4. I mean, it's not like easy for me to break through, but I have 50 seconds to his two and a half minutes. It's like crazy. Crazy to just give me a draw. And whatever though, I'll take it. But when you're lower rated, you really need to play these positions out against higher rated people. It's just bad. Bad to not try, especially up on time. If he was down on time, no problem. But he's up on time, better position, slightly better. It's just crazy to give me a draw. Anyway, I messed that game up. Yes, Steve Martin, but like, how do you get... Steve Martin says he probably wasn't comfortable in how to convert his advantage. But there's no way to learn how to convert your advantage if you just give away a draw. It's just like the worst thing to do. I mean, what do you think? I was going to beat him in the same game? It's just not... It's not proper. It's not proper. Internet Chess Club says, and he can brag about having held an IM to a draw. Yeah, but I mean, the guy's a strong player. He's 2,200 almost in the rating pool, so I'm sure he's drawn and beaten many IMs in his day. So I'm playing a guy, Roman Yankovsky, a high-rated player. You know, both in the 2,300s and the 5-minute pool. What's he gonna do? Oh my god! Oh my god. I don't have a great system against the dragon right now. So I'm kind of nervous. All right, at least this one I am like somewhat prepared. Rook b8. All right, should I go for the endgame? There's an endgame line I can go into. There's another variation I studied, which was like h4. But I think I'm gonna go knight b3. I can't remember. I can't remember the bishop, the h4 line I'm talking about. I just can't remember how to do it. I had this game against Sergei Kudrin in a tournament and we drew, but I was a little bit better. Marty says wussy is the key word. Yeah, I kind of, I wouldn't argue with that. But all chess stuff says, Greg, what do you think is better against d4, the Slav or the Grunfeld? Well, it's a matter of taste. The Slav is more solid opening, more positional, whereas the Grunfeld is more dynamic and requires more hardcore memorization. For the most part, I think this endgame's like approximately equal. But what the idea is, I have 3 against 1 on the queen side. He has 4. He's going to have 4 against 2 on the king side, and we're going to race. And we'll see who wins. I gotta remember, what is 96? I've never seen that move here. It's a little odd. Why is it odd? Well, because he can't go knight d7, which in turn means he can't activate his bishop. Like knight a5? Is that any good? How does he even defend the pawn? I'm a little hesitant to start playing without using my rook. You know what? I think I'm just going to go rook to d1. Well, God, knight a5 though is tempting. It's very hard for him to defend this pawn in any comfortable way. Oh my god, I'm so greedy. Alright, I'm going to play the greedy move. But, you know, it's very easy to get punished when you make greedy moves like this. Like not developing my rook, just going after the b-pawn. But I don't know, I can't help myself. I think rook d1 would have been fine too. Knight e6 is just a very odd move. I think the right move is either, I can't remember, but knight c6 or knight d7. I know it's not knight e... I've never seen knight e6. Alright, at least he's thinking, so he doesn't have some brilliant thing prepared. Knight to d4 any good? Knight d4, yeah, maybe. No, knight d4, bishop d4, rook a5, bishop back to b6, rook d1. I think I have some advantage there. And I start pushing my queenside pawns. Look, he's spending a lot of time. He's terrified of losing his b-pawn. If rook b8, I mean, that's a big success right there to make him, to entice him to make such a passive move, and he's done it. I'm going to go rook d1, I don't care. I mean, maybe bishop a7 was good, but I can't help myself. Bishop a7 now? I think I'm going to do it. It has no point, it's just to like slow him down. Gain some time on the clock. Make him go back to b8. Because he's lower in time than me, so it's just a practical thing where I just want to... Whoa, he didn't do it though. He's going for the more aggressive play. Alright, I'll take it. Rook f1... Okay, attack the bishop. What the hell? What a moron! Jesus. Alright, I thought his knight g4 attacked my rook, because I thought he was going to take with the bishop. But, it never... The bishop would have attacked my rook, the knight didn't. So my move made no freaking sense. Rook f1, like, just completely senseless, pointless move. Knight d5. That's what I should have done last move. Alright, well, now h3, kick the stupid knight away. Or what about knight takes b7? I mean, I don't understand. My pawn's faster than his, but h3, knight f... Alright, I'm just going to go h3 first. Okay, and if I take on b7, I'm going to just assume it's okay. I mean, it has to be okay, because my bishop's even defended in this position. So, like, rook b8, so what? Just knight somewhere. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's funny. I thought it was I'm an idiot. I thought he was attacking his rook. Alright, whatever. Relax, Greg. Rook to d1, I guess? I'm really confused this game by a lot of different things. I'm just going to blitz this move. So, like, I'm up a pawn, but, like, my pieces are in, like, ridiculous spots. So we'll see what happens. But next move, knight c7, does not work. Now what? Bishop a7, rook a8, knight to b6? Is that crazy? Probably. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Bishop c7 seems reasonable. Okay, help. I mean, the good news is his clock is running low, so hopefully he gets confused. If rook c8, I'm thinking bishop g3. Oh god, the c2 pawn. Maybe I'll move my knight on b7. Oh wow, I didn't expect that. But now now he can go rook to c8. Oh no, I take his knight. So I'm attacking his knight now, which is good news. I didn't expect that, but now that I look at it, uh-oh. He has the I guess I have to do this. Oh, he's 2 bishops, man. It's brutal nightmare. That doesn't work. Help! Jeez, man. Wow, this sucks. Alright, I'm going to lose a piece. The question is, what's my best chance to get lucky? I can't believe how bad I screwed this up. I'll do that. He's low on time, so I mean I have some chances of luck. Just keeps thinking, keep thinking, keep thinking. Keep thinking. Alright, I'm going to defend that. Attack something. That was maybe not the ideal move, but alright. Oops. Alright. A pawn or B pawn? At this point, I just have to go really fast. Okay, we got this guy. It's down to 8 seconds. He keeps thinking, which is good news for us. We're gonna win. We're gonna win on time, basically. Wow, that was really stupid. Oh my god, okay. I win. Oh, that was a ridiculous game. I kind of lost my thread, my train of thought like many times during the game. I don't know, this is something really weird, like at this moment, I thought he was going to take with the bishop, so I was planning where to put my rook, and then he took with the knight, and I was like, oh, I gotta move my rook. But I should just do this. I'm just up a tempo and everything. I thought knight e6 was an odd move. I could also just go rook d1. What I did was, I mean, the computer still thinks he's doing alright, so I guess knight e6 might be a fine move here. But, you know, it's a pretty sharp line. You just, you know, I just go for this, I go for this pawn. Or I go for the queenside pawns, he goes for the kingside. Oh, his kingside pawns didn't get moving until the very end. Well, I'm going to play one more game. I hope I win, but I hope it's a cleaner victory than that last one. And Babal Chess Stuff says, hey Greg, at what rating should a chess player decide to go pro? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's all about rating. It matters, you know, do you mean pro chess player? Do you want to teach chess? I mean, it's very, very hard to make a living just playing chess tournaments. Only the very, very top in the world. So if you're asking about that, like 2,700. But if you're a kid, if you're like 12 years old, 13 years old, and you're already 24, 2,500, for example, then you have the potential to one day be one of those top players. So it might make sense to invest your time and energy to going pro, or to one day being a professional chess player. But there's so many ways to make a living from chess, like teaching, mostly teaching. All right, last game. Thank God I won that last one. So we've only lost what? We lost one game, we've won 3, and we've drawn 1. So this will be for, if we win this game, we'll go 75% today. So I can live with that. And we're playing a pretty tough player, 2,300. I feel like I played this guy before. I recognize his name for sure. What do I do? Knight c6 here? Yeah. I was supposed to go g6. I'm such an idiot. I don't even play this line. I meant... Now what should I do? Alright, I'm going to go g6, but e3 is really annoying. Okay, he didn't do it. Now I'm okay. What? e3 here is a very odd move. It's very odd. Should I take on d4 and go d5? Or should I just play d6? I think d6, I don't like how much space he has. But if I take on d4, he can actually take with the queen. No. I'm gonna go d6. What's up, Ruy Lopez? Oh man, this is the last game. But listen, I'll be doing this more often, and the format's gonna change from week to week. Sometimes I'll play the 5-minute pool. Sometimes I'll probably just play other people. You know what? I'm gonna take now. Because he can't take with the queen because knight e4 is winning. What the hell is he doing? Smoking the crack pipe, obviously. This b3 move he made opened his diagonal in a really bad way. And so now after this move, I win an exchange. Because we can't go rook b1 because bishop f5 skewers the queen and the rook. He has to go like bishop to a3, which is like a horrible move. I mean, I can even go queen a5 there, probably. Well, no, then rook and a to c1. I'm just going to take the exchange. He does have some compensation in the form of a dark squared bishop that's... Maybe I should have went bishop f5 first, by the way. Oh, no, if I do that, he takes on b7. Alright, slow down, Greg. You've won the exchange. Your opponent still, though, is a strong player. You can't just do whatever the hell you want and win with your eyes closed. So, how do I proceed? I gotta defend this pawn. The queen c7 is a bit passive to me, honestly, but I think I'm gonna do it. If he's gonna go bishop to b2, he's gonna try to put that bishop on the same diagonal as my king because my bishop's gone from g7. He does have some compensation because of that, so we really have to fight against these types of ideas. Is queen c6 any good? I don't know. f5? f5 looks suicidal. h5 looks too risky. Alright, I'm just going to do this. Can't be too bad of a move. Rook d8 to go e5, maybe. I'm just trying to blockade this diagonal. It's amazing how much compensation this guy's getting. I could go queen h4. Rook d7? Sure, why not? I don't know what the hell I'm doing now. I'm just playing confused. What's up, Aaron Williams? Welcome to the stream. Why am I never even looking at queen a5, by the way? It's like almost winning in all these positions. Because queen a5, bishop moves to d2. It's like winning last move. Jesus. Maybe it wasn't, but it was interesting. Queen a5. Alright, I'm gonna go queen d8 first, actually. Because I didn't want him... Okay, now queen a5, bishop d6. I'm no longer winning. No, no, I'm not winning. Life sucks. I'm low on time. Alright, time to blitz some moves. Oh, pathetic. I don't know what's pathetic is like my pieces are a little like not on the best squares. Is that good? Why am I so slow? I like this move. I want to put the bishop on that diagonal of the... Oh man, he's opening it up. I can go pawn takes pawn, dude. Oh, but then he just goes pawn takes. I think queen e6 is okay. If pawn takes pawn, alright, I'll recapture. Oh, really? Probably f6. Stay solid. Oh, then he goes... I don't know what he goes. If bishop g4, bishop f5. No problem. I'm blockading his bishop now. Someday I might go d5, but I'm not sure when. Should I ever go f5 is a big question. I'll play safe. Alright, I'm just hoping this is good. Queen takes... I was hoping like rook e8 or something. g5... I'm gonna go rook e8 first. I'm doing something wrong, I think. Stupid! This is a horrible game. This is the worst game I ever saw. I have to resign, right? I just lost my queen. Listen, I'm playing again. This is just such a horrible game. I can't even analyze it. I have to play again immediately. And then this is going to be the last game for real, even if I lose like an idiot. Okay, relax, Greg. Relax. Here's a game, Kamsky Sutovsky, or Sutovsky Kamsky, where the guy went knight e7, and white can go bishop takes b5. What do I do here? Rook e1? Queen e2? I'll do that. Is e5 any good? I'm just gonna do it for some reason. I don't know why. Is knight d4 good? I don't know. For some reason I'm doing it. I think g6 is the move here. I have some vague memory of g6. And then black's okay. But knight c6 I think loses. Oh man, he didn't play the losing move. Alright. I know there's still a shirt in my head. I'm just like so in shock right now. I just can't I can't deal with the just can't deal with my reality right now. I'm gonna go a4. Open up the queen side. That was really the worst game. ICC, can you like edit the video so that that game is not included, please? Oh, I'm gonna take it. He takes with the queen, he threatens mate. I'll go f3. You know what I just realized? Something horrible. F3, bishop check, king h1, queen takes f3. Unbelievable tactic. If knight f4, g5, well, I'm going to have to go f3. I'm bishop c5, I have to go king f1. He's so excited for me to go king h1. He just can't wait to go queen f3. But I'm not going to do it. But my king would be safer on h1 for sure. This position's stupid. Knight f4, okay. He wants to go like knight d5 and then get his knight into e3 somehow. I have to go soon, but like if I lose this game, I don't know that I can actually leave the house. What should I do? Queen e2? Whatever. That was the worst game. I was just up in exchange for nothing right out of the opening. And I played so bad. Like everything was so bad about it. How did I let him go bishop d5? No promises? I'm still depressed. This is the hard thing about internet chess. Like, right after you lose a game, the next game starts right away, and you're still crying from the previous game. Well, no, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go bishop c4. You know what? Oh, God, I suck. I didn't mean... Okay, I'm going to go... No. Bishop c4 is queen to d4. I mean, it's okay for me, but it's like a boring endgame. Why did I take? Should I go c3? Bishop e3, queen e4. Alright, give up. This guy's gonna trade to the endgame. I think. Queen d4 threatens queen g1 checkmate is the problem. Queen d4, bishop e3, queen e5, bishop c5, queen c5, bishop e6, pawn takes, queen takes, king g7. You know, that should be fine for me somehow after queen to e7. I apologize if that was fast calculation, but I gotta think, man. He's gonna trade. There's no way this guy's brave enough to take on e5. No way. You know, it might be okay. Probably not, though. I was going to go b3, but maybe bishop b3 is safer. If b3... If he ever trades, my c pawn is really weak. Like, but I'm going to do this anyway. Let's go, baby. Attack the pawn. Let's stop bishop a6. Because he wants to trade bishops. Okay, I'll do this. He's going to go bishop c6 probably. Oh, I can take on e6 then. He has to be careful. He's so lucky though. If bishop c6, bishop e6, bishop a4. And it's actually like bishop d5, bishop b5 check. I'm just going to move my king. I'm going to go h4, get some dark squares if he goes bishop c6. Rook a6 also. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. He wants to go rook c5 now. It's actually kind of annoying. I'm going to play this move so that I can go f4 pretty easily without having to worry about g5. After rook c5. That's passive. He's threatening bishop a4 though. Alright. No cheapos. He's threatening nothing as far as I can see. What's up with this move? What up with rook a6? Okay, whatever. I'm just bringing the king in. Because rook a6, rook c5. I want my king on d4. Don't know what that does. I'm putting the king on the square, baby. Rook a6 coming up. What are you going to do about it? G5, what's that do? What's that do? I don't even know. Give me the a pawn, baby. Oh, he did this already? He's gonna lose. My a pawn's too strong. I think. How greedy should I be? I'm gonna be real greedy. That's a weird move. I'm up 2 pawns. The a pawn is gonna be a nightmare. So it looks like we're gonna at least end the show with some small bit of revenge. I have rook a4 here, which is really a nightmare. He resigns because this pawn is just gonna queen. All right, hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around after that the disastrous game. We're definitely gonna do this again. I'm not sure exactly when, but I hope you guys have fun. I'm so sorry for losing that last game. It was one of the worst moments of my life, let's just say. At least of the day. Anyway, see you all later. Have fun playing chess tonight. Maybe I'll see y'all in the 5-minute pool someday. Bye-bye.